Reiki by Lainey Wu here, and I'm Lainey Wu. I'm inviting you to join me for my podcast, Reiki Rocks and Reflections, where I share how I use Reiki and crystal healing to bring illumination, perspective, and alignment to everyday life. I can't wait for us to chat. Hi, welcome to another episode of Reiki Rocks and Reflections, the podcast where we explore the ancient practices of healing and their modern applications to bring illumination, perspective, and alignment to everyday life. I am your host, Lainey Wu, and today we're exploring a powerful crystal combination that can enhance your public speaking skills. We're talking about Sodalite, Amazonite, Aragonite, Septarian, and blue Kyanite. Why? Why do you need this combo? If you're anything like me, you get a little stressed when it comes to standing in front of an audience. I do want to mention that it can be a little different when you are presenting virtually, because standing physically in front of someone may bring about more anxiety. Personally, I'm usually fine presenting virtually, but getting up in front of like an audience with a podium on a stage with the audience blinking at me, beep, 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 it can be very daunting for me. I'm going to be honest with you. And so what does that look like? It can be sweat and heat in your belly, under your arms, on your forehead, your heart racing, and a confession. Let me confess that I am people. And I've experienced all of these things when presenting. I'm going to tell you a story. I remember one time when I was working at Capital One, and I was one of the stops on the orientation tour for new hires, and I managed the corporate library. So when they would come in for their tour, I would tell them about the center and what they can find there. And I was fine. I had started talking in my spiel and everything. And when I started to speak, it was like I was running up and down stairs. I could not catch my breath. And I was standing still. So in the moment, I could not figure it out. The trainer who had brought the people in gave me a worried look like, "Sis, you okay?" And so what did I do? I pushed through it, grasping for breath and hyperventilating the whole way. I must have looked really crazy. Thank God I didn't pass out. But you don't have to have extreme experiences with public speaking like me for this combo to work for you. This will work for anyone speaking. Trust me. Sometimes we need a little help, and this combo can definitely work for you. This group of crystals are unique for me because they treat different things, multiple things at the same time when you use them together. And so you have certain ones that will ground you and calm your mind and emotions, while others will enhance your communications by giving you a clear mind, clarity of mind and confidence, which gives you the ease to carefully choose and select the right words, it's important because being in front of a group of people when your mind goes blank is no fun. So let's discover which ones give you what you need. And again, we're talking about Sodalite, Amazonite, Aragonite, Septarian, and blue Kyanite. These are all exceptional crystals to help you when you're speaking. So let's get started. But before, this is Sodalite. These are all different types of tourmalines. This is another time, another place where I'll talk about these. This is agate, and this is Septarian. Okay, so these are agate too. Sorry. So I hope you have your beverage of choice. Let's get started in talking about this communication combo. Starting with Sodalite. This is a striking mineral. It's known for its blue hue, often adorned with white streaks, and in some cases, charming pink patches. This beautiful stone is celebrated for its ability to promote tranquility, clarity, and emotional balance. Sodalite is particularly effective in alleviating anxiety and stress, instilling a sense of calm that allows you better focus and mental clarity. When you wear or carry sodalite, it helps create a peaceful state, enabling you to express your thoughts more clearly. Known for its connection to the throat chakra, sodalite stimulates effective communication and self expression. By placing it near your throat or wearing it, you can experience increased confidence in sharing your ideas and emotions. Metaphysically, this crystal is also thought to enhance intuition and psychic abilities, opening the third eye chakra and allowing deeper insights into yourself and the world around you. As far as physical healing, beyond emotional support, sodalite is believed to bolster the immune system and improve metabolism and promote overall physical well being. Some even believe that sodalite can help alleviate symptoms of insomnia and promote restful sleep, making it a versatile ally in your crystal toolkit. Sodalite is a stone of insight and mental enhancement. These vibrations are the key to unlocking a deepened intuition. By expanding these energies, it allows us to get over the mental hurdles that we may struggle with daily. Sodalite enhances your mental capabilities and allows the natural contradictions of your mind to slowly weaken. This is a personal stone in the sense that it dives deep into your subconscious and it forces you to evaluate yourself. And through this, you will be able to highlight both your strengths and your weaknesses. Sodalite assists in the development of your intuition. The stone's high vibrations aid truth and will help you better understand yourself and also what you need to work on. Being able to be in such a calm and reflective state will assist in pulling out the negativity within, which is important. In addition to its emotional and metaphysical properties, sodalite is also believed to have physical healing benefits. It's said to support the immune system as well as give you a good night's rest. Sodalite to me exudes such a calming and cool energy, and it seems to me to bridge the gap, because some of us have a gap, I have a gap, between your mind and your mouth, so that once you think of something, Sodalite kind of helps mend that distance between when you think of something and when you say it, to make sure that you choose the right words and that you are coming from a state where you're emotionally balanced, so that when you speak, it's clear, it's concise, and it's what you want to say. It's your expression of truth. I love this stone. It's one of my favorites. Next, Aragonite, also known as golf ball or Sputnik Aragonite, is a remarkable grounding stone that fosters balance and stability. It's commonly found crystallized in small form, prismatic crystals, masses, stalactites, and spherical radiating aggregates. Aragonite was first discovered in 1790 in Spain. Since then, aragonite has been found and can be mined worldwide in Morocco, Austria, France, Italy, the UK, Namibia, the US, and Mexico. Aragonite is an ancient grounding stone, and this could be why it holds such a deep-rooted earth energy. It was first found by human hands in the Aragon River that sweeps through Spain. This is just a little hint of where it gets its name. There are a couple of different ways in which aragonite comes to be. It can be either flowers out of a hot spring or stalactites entwining like branches and giving it the nickname of iron flowers, or it is found in the lining of mollusk shells tucked in with the mother of pearl coating and bringing a pearly prettiness to the shell. It is also commonly found in the shape of a star cluster, which carry their own significance. Aragonite star clusters have an exceptionally grounding quality and truly capture the stable aragonite meaning for which the stone is so loved. The most common aragonites on the market are the Sputnik variety from Morocco. They almost always display a golden brown to amber hue, but can also appear colorless. This specimen I have is a tumbled version of aragonite. I prefer to work with this form because it's easier for me to carry. Other common colors or variety colors of aragonite include white, green, red, violet, yellow, and recently blue. Several marine animals are made of aragonite. Some everyday examples of aragonite occurring in the marine ecosphere are mollusk shells, coral skeletons, and cave stalactites. In a rare occurrence, extinct ammonite shells, which are composed of aragonite, can naturally become iridescent. This unusual mineral creation is referred to ammonite and is currently only found in the Rocky Mountains in North America. Eventually, aragonite will become calcite if left, which means it also shares the potential for those healing properties too. Aragonite is fascinating in this form because it essentially preserves and protects ancient fossils by stabilizing them. This vibe is very much in keeping with the wonders of aragonite, as it's all about keeping us connected to our oldest ancestor, our elder earth. Aragonite's connection to nature runs deep. For those who have been floating in spiritual space too long, or for those who have lost their connection with the world beneath their feet, this stone pulls you upright and keeps you steady and stable no matter what. Only when we are connected to the here and now and able to withstand the winds of change can we show up for ourselves and others and thrive to our fullest potential. It's also a vibrant stone that can bring warmth to your extremities. It's perfect for those who always feel locked down in the cold. By rousing those root chakras, it builds on energy, vitality, and encourages the body to heal quicker. We may often find ourselves out of balance or off center due to chakras being misaligned. I recommend meditating with a balancing stone such as aragonite. Choose your favorite chakra cleansing meditation and place your piece of aragonite on the chakra that's most displaced. Relax your entire body and clear any thoughts that you may have in your mind that are lingering. And take this time for yourself and allow your intuition to identify and dissolve wherever the negativity may be housed. Doing this repetitively, this meditation will increase your chakras column strength and help assist in avoiding any future misalignments. Aragonite activates and aligns the entire chakra column, promoting inner balance and clarity. It's particularly beneficial when preparing for speaking engagements, as it helps center your energy and focus your intentions. Integrity, stability, balance, and the belief in oneself. These are all elements that help us feel more stable in this world, and that's exactly what aragonite promotes. It's an excellent talisman for those who feel too flighty or as though they are constantly being pushed down. Aragonite is infused with solid grounding power, meaning that it helps you to find your footing and dig into your roots to become an unshakable force. It does this without making you seem stubborn, but instead it encourages your flexibility of your mind. This stone encourages patience and acceptance, making it easier to express your thoughts clearly and constructively. Aragonite is also known for its nurturing qualities, providing warmth and support during times of emotional transition. Aragonite seems to slip under the radar compared to the more well-known stones, but this gem has the power to be a solid legend in your crystal toolbox. Use Aragonite for making jewelry for teens and young adults because this is a time when the energy is big and brash and emotions ride high. Aragonite can help to temper these tumultuous moods and instead fine-tune focus and direct energy into a more constructive place. It helps us to find patience and acceptance and to let go of anger and emotional stress. Instead, our hearts make space for clarity and we're able to tap into our insight rather than letting our judgment be clouded by fear. As a hugely stabilizing stone, it is no surprise to hear that Aragonite is all about the root chakra. The root chakra is our foundation and one of our most important energy points. Without a clear and solid root chakra, all of our energy becomes off balance. Aragonite has that balance between earthy resonance and spirit seeking. It encourages journeys beyond the everyday by making sure that we stay grounded, even when we're flying high. It can be tempting to leap with both feet when ascending, but Aragonite reminds us that keeping a physical and spiritual connection to the earth is essential. We must honor our roots, center our spirit, and silence our mind so that our understanding of person and pasture goes even deeper. Aragonite is also believed by many to be connected to the enigmatic Earth Star chakra. This special chakra is said to be located not on the physical body, but deep beneath our feet. It's an energetic earth chakra that anchors our whole system. It also helps channel positive energy from the earth and encourages excess energy to seep away. Aragonite is not a gem that sniffs at your dreams, but instead takes a flighty aspiration and sculpts it into something real. Get grounded and stable with the earthy warmth of Aragonite. One of the best ways to call the power of Aragonite into practice is to wear it. Wear it right up against your skin. When the crystals have direct contact with the skin, they are able to connect to our own energy and raise your vibration to meet their own. So when you wear Aragonite as a bracelet to sync your pulse to your stone, or a necklace to keep your heart steady, or any other form you adore, Aragonite is all about rousing that root chakra and making sure that you have a clean flow from earth to crown. If you have a root chakra block, you may feel unsafe in this world, unstable in your sense of self, and just disconnected. You can place the Aragonite stone on your lower chakra and let it get to work, clearing out all the blockages and building strength and resilience. You can also use Aragonite in Reiki healing, also in aura cleansing as well. Aragonite basically tells us to be on the ride that we're on, not the one we think we're on. Whenever you feel the rising tide of anxiety, sit with your Aragonite stone in your hand, quietly meditating, and imagine pure light pouring out until you feel that shift in the energy. Aragonite likes to be charged in gentle sunlight for an hour, as it also has this big earth energy. You can also bury it, your aragonite stone, you can bury it in soil and let Mother Nature bring her magic. Aragonite. So aragonite is a favorite of mine. I love the print. It's like got this like nutty print on it. Again, this is a tumbled stone, but I really enjoy working with this stone. One thing that I noticed right away when I put it in my hand is the enormous amount of grounding I felt and peace. It's just a really earthy energy, and it's severe, like in a good way. Like it definitely grounds you. For me, it was almost immediately, and so I really like this stone, and I like working with it, especially if I'm in a state of being anxious or stressed, or if I'm going into a situation or an environment on its own that is stressed and full of anxiety. It even helps me with that because it will ground the whole environment while you're there and carrying it, working with it. So I love it. And it is optimum for working with someone who might feel a little nervous, getting ready to speak. It's great for that, you know? So I love it. Aragonite. Next up, we have Septarian, made of Aragonite, calcite, and limestone, also known as the dragonstone. Septarian is derived from the Latin term septum, which means seven, because it appears to develop in seven forms. Calcite is the bright orange element, Aragonite is the brownish, and limestone is the exterior grayish part. Several samples may also contain whitish or transparent barite. The vitality is in the unadulterated brown earth. It's a soothing relaxation gemstone. It's also good for reducing emotional distress. Septarian fossils are thought to have originated when water tables were substantially greater, mainly during the Cretaceous epoch. Microscopic sea life died due to lava flows and other events and eventually sunk to the seafloor. Particles accumulated as the composites disintegrated, forming a cluster of dirt glob. Once the waters withdrew, the dirt pellets were released into the atmosphere and ran dry, diminishing and breaking the dirt pellets. This breaking creates the lovely colors you see in Septarian clusters today. Septarian crystals are a remarkable anchoring gemstone that strengthens an individual's bond with Mother Nature and caring vitality she gives. Once this gemstone engages, the root chakra is stimulated and essential human stream power is transmitted all across your system. This primordial essence that has been transmitted into you is a mixture of multiple vital elements that will aid in the restoration of one's inner system. While interacting with this gemstone, some might undergo an internal rebirth, causing significant transformation and new routines to substitute old everyday patterns. Septarian is a fantastic resource for anyone living through a significant career shift. It may aid in the healing of someone's higher self. Using this gemstone regularly will create barrier protection around someone's atmosphere, filled with powerful earthy energies that will aid in healing from within. Septarian is an excellent gemstone to keep on hand to put your mind at ease and eliminate any indications of anxiousness. Once you're almost certain to appear before a large group or audience, for example, it will cause you to talk quickly and passionately and say everything you want to say. And everything you say will command the interest of everyone in the audience. It's crucial to communicate our views, so consider, please, whether to wear Septarian crystal or somehow carry it with you or on your body before delivering a talk or negotiating terms on a complex subject. It doesn't matter if it's internal or external. It will be much simpler for you to move from one argument to another without harming anyone's emotions. Septarian can cleanse bad energy from your surroundings and all residual sentiments of grief, sorrow, or anger. Once it comes to interpersonal recovery, its therapeutic powers can help you relax and become more aware of your surroundings. It helps to balance the vitality in your system, emotions, brain, and soul by providing a channel for intellectual impulses. Septarian is sometimes referred to as the concretion gemstone. It's a primary defense gemstone that gives your psychological, intellectual, psychic, and metaphysical body stability and safety. It is the gemstone to utilize if you want to keep your psychological, intellectual, psychic, and metaphysical abilities in check. On an intuitive connection, the crystal's emotional therapeutic powers will encourage serenity and tolerance. It will improve your moods and well-being while allowing you to combine and increase your energy. Septarian's psychological mending powers can also help you figure out the path you wish to take. This gemstone enjoys being handled since it emits a warm, peaceful, and kind energetic structure. If you're going to be around a wide range of individuals, it's also a lovely gemstone to use or hold. Its qualities will restore faith and power in you so that you may turn heads. Septarian will also emphasize the significance of mental health. It will motivate you to care for others and your health. Septarian can bring tolerance, compassion, kindness, and empathy to your partnership. It will improve your mental flexibility and your ability to control your anger and emotions of anger. It will enable you to interact effectively with your spouse. It'll have you talking simply and courteously while revealing your genuine thoughts and feelings. Septarian will dispel evil thoughts that confuse your perception and cause you to cling to undesirable emotions. It's an essential gemstone since it may help you relax. It will improve your understanding and compassion, and it can help you with sadness and other negative feelings. It can also aid in the reduction of mental trauma. Septarian's abilities are rather powerful at absorbing calcium. They can indeed aid in warming your appendages and the circulation of oxygen throughout your body. Septarian will help reduce anxiety and offer your body energy. It can also assist with muscular contractions and nighttime twitching. It helps with mood swings and could aid in the removal of expansion that could possibly become significantly dangerous. Septarian's qualities are peaceful and caring, and they can provide sensations of pleasure and psychic uplifting. Septarian improves and develops organizational learning, making it easier to communicate appropriately and courteously in gatherings. Septarian can also be utilized to communicate with Mother Nature. It is supposed to provide the person with intuitive foresight, allowing them to still be poised for whatever is emerging. Septarian is good for the heart and organs in the chakra healing tradition. Septarian is associated with the base, sacral, and solar plexus regions. As a grounding gemstone, wearing Septarian will help you become more forgiving, sympathetic, and mentally adaptable. If you get this gemstone into your crystal toolkit, it will be helpful to intercept whatever is missing and assist you in healing yourself. Septarian will take your power and transform it into what you require to become a more significant, healthier, and more prosperous individual. It's a powerful anchoring gemstone that will keep you robust and steady no matter what happens elsewhere. If you're under a tremendous amount of pressure or have a lot of anger in your soul, Septarian is the appropriate partner gemstone for wearing. The crystal's psychological, therapeutic powers will provide you with the psychological health you require and the encouragement and energy you require to support yourself and push through. Septarian will indeed assist you in not getting confused, fearful, or unloved by projecting persistence and bravery. Septarian is a gorgeous gemstone with a great deal of vitality. It will assist you in discharging and controlling your power, allowing you to avoid dealing with trapped impulses. Septarian crystals combine the forces of the heart, throat, and third eye chakras to produce a beautiful combination. The solar plexus chakra, often referred to as the strength chakra, resonates powerfully with them. Like their beauty, their advantages are one of a kind. Septarian can also help you in several different settings. They have a high throat chakra resonance, and they are incredibly beneficial gemstones for giving a speech. They also resonate at the base and root chakra and the sacral or navel chakra. These gemstones emit an aura that makes everyone in the room feel you're referring specifically to them. Septarian. My favorite thing is that it's incredibly soothing and grounding when you pick it up, and it's probably due to the Aragonite in this, and we'll get to Aragonite and why I say that. But it's incredibly grounding. It relaxes you, and it makes you like not worried about when you open your mouth and what's going to come out. And that in itself, I think, does a wonder to your presentation or whatever you're sharing. When you get out of your own way and you stop thinking about how you're going to be perceived by others and you're just sharing from your heart, I think it's the best part, the best way to share. And I think Septarian helps you with that because it just eases your anxiety and your stress and helps you approach the sharing. Let's call it sharing. It helps you approach the sharing or the communication with peace, with ease. And it kind of, that ease kind of goes up your body. And it starts at the base, right? And it goes all the way. It comes through the sacral, comes up to the solar plexus, up to the throat, and kind of soothes those emotions so that when they come out, again, you're at a state where you're calm and you have really connected to how you feel. You've had a chance to kind of get rid of some of the negative energy maybe that it could have been there. And so when you speak, you're speaking from a space where you're grounded and you feel good. So whatever's going to come out of you verbally is going to be grounded and it's going to make you feel good. So that's my take on Septarian. I also love the fact that it does definitely look like a dragon stone. To me, it looks like a dragon egg, which also makes it even more intriguing for me. And I'm slightly obsessed, but I also love the stone because it eases the stress away. That's what it does first. So it just eases it away. And it's the Aragonite, and we're going to get to that. Next up, Amazonite. a stone of courage and a stone of truth. Empowers one to search the self and discover one's own truths and integrity, and to move beyond fear of judgment or confrontation. It's named the Hope Stone and is said to line the shields of the Amazon warriors. This gemstone on the tomb of Tutankhamun, Amazonite, is a variety of microcline, also referred to as an alkali feldspar mineral. This crystal forms in small prismatic crystals or large masses. The colors of Amazonite range from deep blue to turquoise to blue-green. The stone was first reported back in 1847, and its name derives from the Amazon River in Brazil, which hosts an abundance of Amazonite. Although it was reported in 1847, Amazonite is believed to have been used for at least 4,000 years. Ancient civilizations such as the Egyptians in India and Mesopotamia used the stone. And even a special scarab ring was found in King Tutankhamun's burial chamber. Due to its forming in masses, many past civilizations use Amazonite as armor, talisman, amulets, trinkets, and writing slabs. For many years, Amazonite's color was believed to be derived from copper, but a 1985 study suggests otherwise. The study showed that the color was actually created from small traces of lead and water within the feldspar. Amazonite is a stone of peace, truth, harmony, and communication. It gently soothes the nerves, and its energy can be felt to the touch. This stone radiates blue rays full of rejuvenating vibrations that are here to calm the heart. Any environment that Amazonite is placed in will calm the energy and fill the air with positive energies. It's been called the peacemaker stone due to its communicative abilities. Our heart and throat become linked, thus allowing the truest thoughts to surface and be spoken with ease. Emotions usually play a role when trying to express any truth, making it naturally hard to speak from the heart due to the power of the mind. This crystal provides flowing energies, just like the river in which it's found. Amazonite can be the most amazing gemstone for weaving together all of those frayed emotional threads. Soothing anxious dispositions and self-destructive thoughts is what Amazonite does best. It's also a brilliant gemstone to have on hand when you need to pull your self-esteem up by the bootstraps. You heard me. Connected with the feminine, the Amazonite's crystal works directly against habits of self-neglect, inviting you to always, and I said always, put yourself first. For those who struggle with past trauma, Amazonite can also bring its healing energy to help you step forward by helping the mind filter out stress and anxiety and learning to let go of that which is no longer serving us. It helps to patch up old wounds and make things seem much more manageable by breaking down bigger problems into bite-sized, digestible pieces. Amazonite encourages adventure, love, inspiration, and free speech. When trying to communicate difficult topics to the ones we love, try placing a piece of Amazonite in your pocket and allow it to start working. Let the stone calm the environment and dispel any negative energies that may be near. Conversations will flow soon, allowing nothing but the passion and truth to be vocalized. This crystal acts as a bridge between the heart and the throat chakras, allowing for the honest expression of thoughts and emotions. It helps calm nerves and dispel negative energies, making it an ideal companion for public speaking. Hey. Amazonite connects us with the throat chakra, taps into intellect and intuition. Being a throat chakra stone, Amazonite also invites you to test out clear, crystal clear communication, to practice putting beautifully healthy boundaries in place. It invites you to move out from the fear of the shadow of judgment and to step into the light. Whatever expectations others place upon you are nowhere near as important as the truth of your own heart. By tapping into both intellect and intuition, Amazonite is able to bring better clarity and authenticity to the soul. When we become comfortable in our own skin and connected to our own true selves, this invites us to take a spiritual leap and to open our minds and hearts to the infinite possibilities. Amazonite also empowers and strengthens any intention that may be set in it. This special mineral assists in manifesting a path to our biggest dreams and desires. I recommend that you vocalize your desire while firmly holding a piece and let the universe be aware what you plan on achieving and the path you're going to take to make it reality, allowing its energies to amplify your intentions and align you with your truest path. Amazonite reminds us that we are in control of our own destiny and our decisions will affect our outcome. Amazonite, when placed in the home, it works its magic to aid essential healing, creating a sanctuary of soft peace and a place where you can truly practice being your authentic self. If partnered, Amazonite can also bring harmony between you and your loved ones, thanks to its luscious ability to help open hearts. If you struggle to ask directly for your needs when coupled, having the stone close by can also encourage you to become more assertive with communication. Amazonite also, when you place it closely or close to your bed, especially if you tend to toss and turn during the night with endless thoughts running rampant through your mind. As mentioned, Amazonite is a little like a worry bead in that it collects all of your unspent fears and calms your calamity thinking, inviting you to snuggle down and sleep in sheer bliss. Amazonite. Amazonite is another favorite of mine. It's severely soothing as well, but for different reasons and different characteristics than, say, um, the Aragonite that we just talked about. Um, I love it because the color is so like close to the color of water, and we all know the element of water has its very, very, very much healing elements. And so just looking at this reminds me of water, so that's peace already. But it definitely has its own peaceful frequency. But it's a different type of vibe, than some of the other stones that we've discussed. But still peace, still beautiful. Um, yeah, Amazonite. Next up, blue Kyanite is a glossy blue crystal formed in elongated flat-bladed layers, transparent to opaque, and may contain streaks of white. Blue Kyanite can be found in Brazil, Kenya, Myanmar, Nepal, Switzerland, and the U.S. Kyanite is an aluminum silicate mineral, often occurring as long striated bladed crystal that may be transparent or translucent with a pearly sheen. The most common colors and metaphysical use are blue streaked with white indigo, green, and black. Though kyanite may occur in white, gray, pink, yellow, and most recently discovered orange, kyanite comes from the Greek word kuanos or kyanos, meaning deep blue, and was once commonly called distine, which means two strengths. It's also known as radicide and cyanite. Its most identifiable feature is its anisotropism, the ability to cleave perfectly in two directions with two distinctly different hardnesses on the perpendicular axis. Like citrine, kyanite is one of the two minerals on the planet that neither accumulates nor retains negative energy and therefore never needs cleansing. Kyanite's energy is unlimited in application, making it an excellent stone for metaphysical purposes, and it may be used for cleansing and clearing other crystals as well. Blue kyanite, it means awakening your truth. Blue kyanite encourages you to find your voice and speak your truth, looking within to discover your unique skills and interests, and it empowers you to create your own path in life, shifting the energy of old repetitive patterns and cuts the emotional ties from the past to allow for growth and understanding. It's a calming energy, and it helps to restore peace to damaged relationships by facilitating clear and compassionate communication with others, as well as self. Blue kyanite's soothing blue ray promotes serenity and a calm state of mind, enhancing meditation, and it brings stillness and relaxation to the body. It dissolves intrusive thoughts. It releases the fears and anxieties caused by uncertainty. A powerful amplifier of energy, blue kyanite raises your vibration to join the higher frequencies, aligning you with divine guidance. It heightens spiritual awareness and opens the mind to greater consciousness. Connecting to the third eye chakra, blue kyanite awakes your innate and natural gifts of intuitive insight. It stimulates psychic abilities, lucid dreaming, and telepathy. This stone stimulates intuitive insight and spiritual awareness, enabling you to convey your thoughts effectively while maintaining a calm state of mind. Kyanite instantly aligns all the chakras and subtle bodies, clearing the pathways and meridians. It restores chi to the physical body and promotes a calming effect to the whole being. With its blue and indigo energies, kyanite is particularly stimulating to the throat and third eye chakras, expanding communication and psychic awareness on all levels. The throat chakra is the voice of the body. It is, in essence, a pressure valve that allows the energy from the other chakras to be expressed. If it is blocked or out of balance, it can affect the health of the other chakras. When the throat chakra is in balance and open, it allows for the expression of what we think and what we feel. We can communicate our ideas and beliefs and emotions, bringing our personal truths out into the world. We have an easy flow of energy within the body and spirit. The energy that springs upward from the lower chakras can continue its path, enabling free expression and natural release. Blue crystal energy will unblock and balance the throat chakra. Darker shades of blue encourage the power of truth, while lighter shades carry the power of flexibility, relaxation, and balance. Gotta love a blue stone. Restoring the flow of energy to all chakras, it is one of the stones that never require cleansing, as we stated. Like citrine, as a powerful amplifier, blue kyanite raises your vibration, facilitating clear and compassionate communication With others, it connects the throat and the third eye chakras, making it an excellent ally for public speaking. Here are some of the properties for blue kyanite. It instills calm and clarity of mind. You can use it for cleansing other crystals, communication, divine guidance, dream work, intuition, meditation, psychic abilities, spiritual growth, transformation. The blue kyanite chakras are the throat and third eye, as we mentioned before. Kyanite inspires loyalty and fair treatment to others. It assists in working through disagreements and disputes and can aid in repairing damaged relationships. It is beneficial in negotiations, diplomatic missions, arbitrations, and other forms of communication between disharmonious people, allowing disparate energies to move into resonance and find a common frequency. In the workplace, Kyanite promotes good communication, bridging the gap between different beliefs and ideas, and encourages self-expression and speaking one's truth. Hold or wear kyanite when addressing a group or leading a seminar or team meeting. It sharpens your communication skills and is particularly helpful when answering questions or when there is a need to improvise for those who have lost their way in life or are trying to break a cycle or self-destructive behavior. Use kyanite in an empowerment grid to get back on track. Lay out rows of small kyanite blades radiating from the central kyanite in 6 different directions. Use each night to walk a different path in the mind, letting images and ideas take form spontaneously. Continue until you no longer need the grid. Kyanite's frequency encourages the examination of all aspects of oneself, the various interests, skills, and knowledge that creates the uniqueness of one's identity and how it can be used for one's soul path on earth and in finding a life-fulfilling vocation. It encourages listening to intuitive guidance and living the integrity of purpose. Kyanite helps overcome a victim or fatalistic mentality and the resignation of oneself to the recurring emotional patterns that create blockages in the energetic field. Kyanite can bridge the connection to those patterns and quickly create new energy flow and shift in one's perception to the world. It assists one in remaining functional in extreme situations, promotes a more logical way of thinking, and encourages resolute action. Spiritually, kyanite removes the idea of blind fate or implacable karma and reveals the part played by the self in creating causes and relationships in one's life and the action needed to balance the past. It dispels illusion, anger, and frustration and increases logical linear thought. It grounds spiritual energy, linking to the higher mind, bringing integrity and maturation. Kyanite is also helpful for those making the transition through death. Kyanite's high spiritual energy enhances one's psychic abilities and allows for a closer connection and transfer of information from higher beings. It assists in opening the third eye during meditation and healing sessions and may be used to enhance telepathy between 2 persons or between healing facilitator and client. It's an excellent tool for crystal resonance therapy and other forms of crystal-based healing. I'm telling you, blue kyanite reflects the color energy of the sky as winter gives way to spring and the sun climbs higher each day. It marks the beginning of life and emotion. Blue crystals bring trust, faith, patience, and respect, leading the focus we need to become more sincere, act more responsibly, and become more trustworthy. Light blue crystals help us accept the life we have, develop patience, reconcile differences, or seek forgiveness. They're excellent for recovery efforts from addictions or destructive patterns, aid in curbing tempers, and helps us to become more dependable and cheerful. Light blue crystals also assist us in dealing with grief, letting go of the past, and curing guilt. Darker blue talismans enhance the respect and compassion we have within ourselves. They teach us humanity, discretion, and honor, and encourage us to act more charitably and focus our efforts on service to others. Blue Kyanite. The color again is striking. The iridescence on the surface is also striking. And the frequency of the energy of this blue stone is so subtle, so peaceful, so calming. You almost don't feel it, and then you feel it. And that's my experience in working with it. You almost forget that it's there, but you're so calm, you know that it's there. And if you're wearing one this size, you can't really forget that you have it on, but it gives you such a sense of peace and calm and harmony that you kind of forget that you're even having it on. So, Kyanite. Blue Kyanite. As we wrap up today's episode, I really want you to consider incorporating this crystal combination into your routine for improved public speaking. I also want to challenge you to put an extra layer of support for yourself on this by sending Reiki to yourself during the speaking event. You can use the long distance symbol if you're attuned, or you can ask or program the Reiki to be sent to yourself during the time that you're speaking. Remember, Reiki is intelligent and it can do this. It can do this for us, okay? So whether you're preparing for a presentation or engaging in a heartfelt conversation, Sodalite, Amazonite, Aragonite, Septarian, and blue Kyanite with some Reiki sprinkled on top can help you express yourself with confidence and clarity. Let me know in the comments if you have a favorite crystal you like to use when you're speaking. Don't forget to subscribe to Awakening Airwaves. I want to thank you for joining me on this episode of Reiki Rocks and Reflections. May your crystals shine bright and the Reiki force be with you. I'm Lainey Wu. I'll see you next time. Peace.